Welcome. FBI is taunting some of our chairmen in Ghana, and it's making some of our artists come out to say things that I don't think they should say. There's also the conversation of one of our biggest film producers and filmmakers here in Ghana, Shirley Paul Manson, saying something about Tyler Perry's Straw movie, which I want to share my opinion on. And finally, I think I will finally react to Sarkodie's Straw. Hey. Sarkodie's violence. Sarkodie's violence. I'll finally react to it. It's been like over a week since that song dropped. I think it's been almost a week since the song dropped. A lot of reactions. I have now settled in my body and I'm in the right place to react to it. So let's get into the show.
Hey, you can talk, ukasa. One of the thing, one kate. And I want kitty. You can talk, oh.
So you're welcome back. FBI is causing a stir in Ghana, and a lot of people are being very careful. Some people too are pointing fingers at people. People are posting pictures. They've gone back to the archives and they are posting pictures of people that that are closely affiliated with these people, and people that have pictures where some of the people that have been fingered in this whole thing that is going on with the FBI. One person that his name has come up a lot has been Shatta Wale, and a lot of people are saying, hey, Godfather, Godmother, Sunny, and a lot of people are saying, oh, you have to check this guy out. He too is always affiliating with them and all. Now, I've seen a video of Shatta Wale talking about this whole thing. I don't know if it's a new video or it's an old video, but it seems like it's recent because of the conversation that have been going on, the posting that have come out. Now, my very basic thing is, if Shatta Wale is into anything that is shady, are you the one on social media are you the one going to put him on FBI's radar? People that are able to monitor our people for years, intercontinental monitoring. Whoa, now only Shatta Wale control radar. So if Shatta Wale is doing something, but do you think they don't know? Or do you think they haven't flagged his behaviors? Or do you think he's not on their radar? Do you think they don't have like 10 years or even at least 8 years or 5 years worth of case against him? Are you the one going to tell the FBI, the Interpol, whoever out there that Shatta Wale should be looked into? You? Massa, this is not a case of see something, say something. No, this is not Ghana case. See something. No, these people, they are very discreet. They are meticulous. They know what they are doing. They can monitor you for years. So it's not you because of yesterday's happenings. You come to tell them that this is the guy that you should be looking at. Massa, if Shatta Wale is on their radar, it's not you that you are going to tell them where to look. It's not you, like Charlie. It's not you, my dear. The fact that you have 100,000 followers on Twitter doesn't mean that you are an informant for the FBI. My dear, pack yourself somewhere. Now, another thing that I have seen, the flip side, as I said, I've seen a video of Shatta Wale speaking, and I'm saying that, listen, if the FBI or the people out there that are trying to clean the system, if they have something on you, no matter the long video you do and live that you do, it will not change anything. It will not change anything. If you come out to come and insult people, if you come out to come and say that you don't have nothing to do, if you hide your cast, if whatever you do, these people have been monitoring our system for years. They have gathered every information, done whatever they have to do for years. Look at how long they monitored Mona Farrell. See how long the issue took and how she has come back. You think all this time, it is now that any explanation will change anything. No amount of insult, no amount of talking, no amount of gaslighting, no amount of tantrums, no amount of tweets will change anything if you are already on their radar. So if you are not on their radar, why feed into this bad energy? Believe them, let's put up. If you are on their radar too, my dear, no matter what you say, basically. So let's see how all this thing play out. But I really want people to be a bit more circumspective, because listen, somebody can really sue you. Somebody can really sue you. Imagine if Shatta Wale feels this thing is becoming too much and he wants to make someone a scapegoat. You are pointing your finger at him. Do you have the evidence to prove that in court? Can you? Think about that. So one something that I said that has been trending has been movie producer, filmmaker, celebrated Shirley Frimpong Manson. Shirley Frimpong Manson is about to direct her first stage production, so she's transitioning from film to stage, and she's quite excited about it. She's on tour. It's called, by the way, it's called Honeymoon Hotel, which I would actually really love to see. I would love to see there, because when it comes to movie and stage, it's very different. Stage, everything is happening in the moment. Movie, you can cut, you can edit, you do the edit and all. It's not too intense like the stage. And for the stage too, for the actors, the acting is larger than life, because whatever you are doing, the science you are doing must be seen and felt by the last person in the auditorium. So everything is bigger, your expressions are bigger and all, and film is not. So I'm really yearning to see how she makes this thing work, and I think it's going to be beautiful because of the cast I have seen so far. But our mother Shirley Frimpong Manson is trending, and it's not necessarily because of that, but because of something she said during an interview. She spoke about Straw, Tyler Perry Straw, and the attention this movie has been getting, and how she's not getting that for her movie, or she hasn't seen that kind of attention come to her movie for a while now. Now, I've seen a lot of people react, and first of all, I think I'll pick some of the things she said, and then I'll just address it directly as it goes. So she says that she has seen a lot of people reacting to this Tyler Perry thing on social media, but it's been a while she saw something like that for her. And you see, that's the thing. I realized that once she mentioned on the media, social media, I realized that she wasn't necessarily meaning the media people. And the truth is that it's not just the media people that be talking about it. The online reaction have just been the viewers, people that have Netflix accounts and have watched this movie on Netflix, and some of them have even watched people's reaction on TikTok that are talking and expressing themselves online. So it's not on the media what you have seen happening with Straw. It is usually social media people, and because of the way social media works now, people can start conversations that the media is not even aware is going on. It happens all the time. So her conversation that things people are talking about it online, social media, it has nothing to do with the media. It is the social media people, which are the viewers, the users that Tyler Perry movie targeted. And then she says that the attention she hasn't gotten that kind of attention. It's not balancing out, and I'm saying that it's not balancing out because Tyler Perry brought his movie to our rooms, to our doorstep, the advertisement of his movie to our rooms. In fact, there was a time that I was like, why? Are they intentionally targeting my feed? Because if you scroll, straw, it's like, I don't know if it was intentional, the algorithm, and it wasn't just one platform, it wasn't just Facebook, it was Instagram, it was X, it was TikTok. Just say everywhere on my phone was hijacked by Straw. So I had no option. I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch. I am going to watch. And then the email blast from Netflix too about the movie. So the movie came to us until Shirley Frimpong Manson mentioned that she had dropped Chasing Lullaby. I didn't even know about it. I honestly didn't know about it. And I am a media person. I am in Ghana. Here, I follow the industry and I didn't even know about it. But this thing came to us directly. How are you pushing your movies to us, to the people in their rooms, people that are sharing Netflix accounts, people that are on YouTube, people that are on TikTok, people that are not willing to cross from one app to the other? How are you taking your movies to them? Now, she said, why are we talking about Tyler Perry when we could easily do the same? And you see, that is where I think the mistake is. And that is where I think it's not just her. It's a posture of a lot of creatives and people that do productions here in Ghana. She is assuming that it is automatic. Why can't we easily do that? It is not easily, it is not automatic. Anything that I saw, or anything that we saw, or anything that you are feeling, or the impact that you are feeling, it is not automatic. It doesn't start off organic. It starts off engineered. It is tactical. It is done strategically, meticulously. They know the platforms their people are sitting on. So now it comes into the publicity and the marketing of the movie. See how Taraji P. Henson, and Tayana and Sherry, the kind of media rounds they've done in the US and the way they have targeted their media rounds to us. So It is not automatic that everybody is talking about it. It is not like you cannot say we can easily pick. We are not easily picking. We didn't easily pick it. No, it was intentionally done, engineered such that there is a certain level of buzz around it before people organically jumped on it. So someone like me, I jumped on it organically, but getting it to me, it wasn't an organic thing. It was strategically done, and I am sure it wasn't just done because it was Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry knew that it was him, so he put a certain budget. My question is, please, what is your marketing budget for your movies? Compared to, if you want to compare, because you are comparing yourself to Tyler, can we compare your budget to Tyler's budget? Please, can we do that? What will be the number of zeros that will beat yours? That is a conversation that has to be had. So a lot of critics see that, oh, people are embracing foreign. It's not automatic. There is a plan behind it. And then she's saying that she has a movie, Chasing Lullaby, that has been released on YouTube. See, that's another mistake. You are talking about a movie that you've done and put on your YouTube page that you're hoping that people will go and view, and then 1 million view, you get like $1,000 or so, as compared to somebody that his movie is partnered with Netflix and there's huge budgets behind it. Obviously the impact of it will be different. You are looking for YouTube views, he is looking for a global hit. Of these are two different targets. Mostly when our movie producers here in Ghana do movies, they are looking for getting to sell their opening, their premiere at Silverbird. These people are not looking to sell a theater or a cinema. They are looking to change the conversation of movie in the world. The world is their target. Silverbird is your target. YouTube is it's not the same playing field. Like, I'm trying to get the cracks of what she's saying, but I'm like, no, these are two different things, and the comparison is quite, it's quite laughable. Like, it's quite laughable. And then she's saying she didn't see the media pick it up, and there are songs, people are making songs, and you see, that's why I said it's not us, it is social media people. I've seen the Tiana, I've seen her trend that is going on where people are acting like her when she was going to hit the guy and all. It is about media. I don't think you've seen Kwame Dazi or Tonya Sankoma or Dorina Fio or myself doing that. No, it is social media people. That is the new trend of how things are activated online. People pick a part and then they do it. Super Bowl, Rihanna's performance became a whole trend online. It is not us. It is not my yours. It is online people. That is not media. That is social media. We are the media. How did you get the media involved in the things that you've been doing? As a movie producer, well, with my experience in theater, everything you do that we see on stage or we see on the screen, it was intentional that you did. As you said, when you're writing your script, you have you have the person you have in mind, the videographer that you think can handle it, the costumier that can make it work. How about the media platforms and the media personnel that you think can help project these things? Do you do that intentionally, or do you assume that once you have done everything intentionally, automatically the media part, the marketing part will happen? It doesn't. It will not happen, mommy. It will not happen. It has to be strategic. The way you are intentional about the details of everything that goes into your movie, there has to be that intentional budget behind everything that goes into getting the movie out to the people as well. It is part of their job. And I think now that you have entered theater, you understand it a bit more. Now that is how they do their marketing. They are on media platforms. How many of your movies, in fact, that Chasing Lullaby, how many times did we see they are forcing and people that are in the movie going on platforms, doing interviews, talking about it? As a matter of fact, I think the only reason I'm seeing you on media platforms is because of that big transition you're about to do, and how you see theater is marketed in this country, so you are doing it. But for movies, I think you guys are too comfortable because you think you are using stars. How often do these stars even post the things you are talking about? How often do we see these stars take a portion of the film they did and then starting a challenge or a trend on it, like we see with the Tiana part in Straw? It'd be crazy that we won't be that. ABS is why embalm for you page, which means say influence now and penetrating sound. And then she said that He doesn't care about us. Tyler Perry doesn't care. He cares enough to ensure that his marketing budget reaches us, the viewers in Africa. He cares that much. Can we say the same about you? Outside of Accra in Kumasi, how do you target your movie even in that your viewers there? Do you care enough to put a budget to ensure that we'll take this movie to them? That's a conversation, because on Netflix, there are certain countries, there are certain films that their movies don't cross certain boundaries to us. Someone in UK can have access to certain content on Netflix that me in Africa will not get. Same for US, me in Africa I will not get. But the fact that they want to get their movies to us, everybody anywhere can watch it. The marketing, as I said, it was on my feed. I was on my bed and I was getting the feed. Intentional marketing. They didn't just focus on the American markets or the UK markets or whatever. They targeted us. So the fact that they are willing to spend extra dollars to make sure that African content creators, African whatever people are posting about their content for it to reach us where we are, means that they care enough to do that. I can't say the same for your movies. Now, the final one is saying that the Nigerian people they don't do that, they support their own. That one too is a fallacy. It's a fallacy. As a matter of fact, the people that their posts came too much on my feed for me to go and say I'm going to watch Draw was Nigerians. Nigerian social media people. It's not a joke. In fact, they posted that and posted reaction. Go on TikTok and go and see. Now, when it comes to the actress part, any Edo has posted a post on Taraji P. Henson expressing how she felt about it, and Ini Edo is influential. As a matter of fact, she's not just the only person. There are so many people that have come out. Same for the ones I've seen with the Ghanaian actresses Gloria Safo and Co. speaking about how Taraji handled the movie. These things doesn't change anything. It doesn't spoil anything. These are actresses. They are going to admire each other from the acting of other people. But you see, the intentionality when it comes to the publicity and the marketing and the PR behind Straw, I don't think that is the same machinery that works for your movie. So I really feel a certain type of way to see that she thinks all these things happen automatically. And she said it could easily be done. It cannot easily be done. Media people too, we feed. Same way you think your actors and your actresses must be given a certain amount of money, and then the script writers must get a certain, the costumier must get this. You were intentional. How come when it comes to the media, why please, why? Tonya Sankuma does trailer reviews. I'm not sure there's a budget for him to do that. I don't think your movie has given him a budget to do that. I don't think your movie has even said, yo, come, let's give you this treatment. Come and watch our movies. We'll give you this thing. Come and talk about that. I don't think. But this guy, anytime a movie drops, we are on his page looking for what he's saying about the movies. He doesn't have to eat. Like, this thing is so sad and so somewhere for me. And I'm being very careful because this is a woman I respect. She handles the movie industry. She has given so much talent, the platform and all. But this conversation is one of the better hard conversations that has to be had. It has to be had. And the acceptance of this Straw thing, it wasn't just a Ghana thing. It was a global thing. As I said, it was intentional to make sure that they take over the global conversation. Now, there's this part that I want to also highlight. There is a certain flip side of this conversation that I think Shirley Frimpong also has not paid attention to. The backlash that Tyler Perry would have organically received, same way he's receiving some organic talkability about the movie if the movie wasn't good. Tyler Perry, for some time now, has been receiving back-to-back backlash because the storyline of his movie MPK, the acting of the people that he picks sometimes MPK, the organic backlash and the gravity of backlash Tyler Perry receives. If Ghana will give you 100% of, not even 100 a proportion of that backlash, if a certain movie of yours we didn't like, I don't think you do movie again. No. But these people carry it because they know that as the movie gets applause, at some point it will get boos. Is that part two something you looked at? Mea Culpa was one of the movies produced recently by Tyler Perry, and the backlash, oh Jesus, I don't think we can do the same for any of you guys. You can't take it. Moon to me, mama, Jesus. Now, moving on. Finally, Sarkodie song with Kweku Smoke violence. Now the violence thing, when I heard it, I laughed it, but that word that I have some under here, no. Anytime I heard it, I cringed a bit. I was like, oh yeah, there. And it didn't sit well with me for two reasons. One, because there has been too much influx of these new school musicians openly saying these words, and it broke my heart that Sarkodie, his caliber, his influence, and how he influences the culture of rap in Ghana and endorses the rap and the rappers and what they do. Also saying it goes on to stamp that it is okay for us to do it, which to me it was going to open the gate for too much vulgarity moving forward. Of course, there's too much vulgarity in the system, but Sarkodie also doing it stamps it. It doesn't say that. I'm not trying to say that Sarkodie Nakasa no vulgar, but using this word explicitly, it was crazy for me. It was too much. Like, it's the only part of the song when it comes, I never get used to that part. And it's like I always cringe. Like, I never get used to it. But also, I realized that he knew that there are sensitive people like me that will listen to him or that follow him and that enjoy his music, which is why he issued a caveat saying that, Massa, this one, parental guidance is not for people underage. Also, it's for sensitive people like you. When he said like you, I felt like, Massa, if you want to talk to me direct. You mean me? And I realized that he told me that, Massa, you can expect this. But I also felt like Sarkodie, knowing where and the kind of people that his music appeals to, would be a bit more circumspect with how he mentions it. But I don't know Sarkodie's audience more than he knows his audience. So if he feels, knowing his audience, this content will move for them, who am I to complain? So I honestly don't know how to feel about it. He issued a caveat. He has told you that something like this is coming, so he has discretion, viewers' discretion. He has given it to you. In fact, listeners' discretion. He has given it to you, so you know what to expect. Also, I think I am morally bankrupt to speak on this matter because I am enjoying the song. I don't know why. I don't like that part. I cringe. But because of Kweku Smoke's verse, I am always going back to the song. So I don't know. Right now, I'm struggling to maintain my position in heaven. Like, I feel like I'm losing a spot in heaven. I'm losing that spot on Yamin Seni Faso. But the song is nice. But that part, it goes against everything I stand for as a woman. What do I do? What do I do? I'm out of here.